On V here.
But I'm pretty much done with this trade.
Ya está chiquita, ¿cierto? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for this video today. We have a surprise. We have a third one on the trip, so I'm very excited for you guys to meet her. And we will be doing some live trading. It's honestly just showing you guys what a morning in the life would look like for 2-day traders that get to travel the world and also trade from a lot of different places, which at the end of the day is the freedom that this job gives us. Yeah, we're just gonna walk you through our morning, how we handle trading, how we handle, being on vacation, our mindset behind it, and also stick around to see the third little one on our trip. We are currently in Puerto Rico and we just got here 2 days ago. We're not staying here for a long time, but it is such a beautiful place. Let's get started. We are up in Puerto Rico. Oh my god, my hair's a mess. Gonna get ready to get breakfast. Yak just told me that the market's down 2%. I guess we'll see what happens. The headband fixed everything. I love headbands. We will get breakfast. I don't know if we're gonna eat breakfast here, but we're definitely going on a walk.
What? These are fun. Done.
She is so cute. A little bit of backstory. We got Piccola yesterday. There is a shelter at the Four Seasons where they allow you to bring dogs, like foster them for the day. And I guess you can do the night too. They bring them their little shelter to sleep in, their little crate, and they also bring them their food and their water. And they even have like a farm here where you can get your own fresh eggs. You could get like fresh food and everything. We were just looking around and I saw like a little pamphlet that said bring your dog home. And I mean, it is just so sweet to see that they do that. And this is in Puerto Rico, so if you guys are ever near Rio Grande, please come and like visit them or just adopt them. They're so adorable. She's actually so well behaved. Last night was good. She slept through the whole night. Look at how beautiful this place is. There is so much nature. The beach is right here, and honestly, there's very little people. So it is beautiful. We are planning on trading BEE, which went up huge the other day, went up to all the way to 50. Ideally, the idea is for it to hold, and yesterday was the hold. We're looking for that breakout long. That is one. SNDK might provide a dip buy, but I guess we'll see. The market is down 2%. That it's a little bit harder to trade when the market is down 2% because it is a lot more volatile and there might be less longs. It is something to kind of just have in the back of your mind. Doesn't usually happen that way, but market sentiment is important to kind of just know where the market is, what it's doing, and how much pressure a long might have. It's always getting all of the odds in your favor. That also includes market sentiment. It includes what stocks are going up, what they're going down. It includes what sector's going up too, and if $1 stocks are going up, or Bitcoin stocks, or gold stocks, or overall just maybe there's war and there's some of those stocks going up too. The market sentiment does matter, but we're still going to be looking. He got a coffee.
You did.
So what do you think of Piccola so far? Isn't she the sweetest?
She's a really sweet dog. Wow.
Very, very sweet. I'm very surprised because I have never fostered a dog from the shelter. Yeah, I don't think all of them are like that. Maybe we just got lucky with the one that we picked, but she's been sweet. She is so warm, so cute. It's been a really good experience. Yesterday we took her to the beach today. There's not really an itinerary. We had an itinerary yesterday, but we woke up pretty late. But it is so beautiful. And there's nobody here. It is so empty, which is very odd for July. It's all a resort. Go. We're gonna probably eat breakfast, bring her on a little walk, trade for a little bit. It's not gonna be long. There's not really gonna be a lot of clans in mine. Also considering the 2% gap down on the market, just considering that we're on vacation too, it's a little bit hard to trade on vacation. What do you think?
Yeah, it's tough because you got a lot going on with different stuff. So
Yeah. I think a lot of traders have talked about trading on vacation. It is a little bit hard because a lot of the times the P&L can dictate your mood for the rest of the day and sometimes even your week. So if you have a bad trading day, it might affect you more and the people around you more than you want it to. That's just something to keep in mind. I talked about the profitable strategies and VEE was one of them. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned in that same exact video, the same exact trade. That is why I was trading it, because at the end of the day, trading on vacation is pretty difficult, but this is why I was watching it, and it was why it was the only one on watch. Here you can see my watch list. It was VEE, looking for it to start holding, ideally breakout over 50, but I wanted to be long sooner than that. And I know I kind of just like rushed it and I rushed the watch list. Kind of want to explain it a little bit, but I was already watching it from the days before. It ended up not playing it out the same as CLRO and NVVE did, but still explaining that one. In SNDK, looking for a dip buy long, I ended up not getting long SNDK, but it ended up being a really good dip buy. On VE here, you can see that there was the first initial run on 713, and then it ended up continuing into 714. But then it had a couple of days of a down day. It had a down day, and then it had a day, an inside day, which is the day that it held in between a range. Let me show it in the 15-day, 15-minute. Here is where I got interested, except I would have wanted a little bit more of a hold. It was a little bit of the same scenario as CLRO. I ended up longing at around the 10s and then sold for a little bit of a gain, but it wasn't anything. And then the next day it ended up running again. I missed it the first day, and then the next few days I kept watching it and it kept consolidating, but this was the tightest day it had. You can see it was in between the 42 and the 31 level. Today when it was gapping up and it looked strong, that is when I thought it would be a good long. The problem was how it ended up trading, but that was my whole process behind it. It was like the 15-day, it ran again, it was a percent gainer, it had a history of having really big moves, and it started holding in a tighter range, consolidating yesterday. For today, it had a stronger day. Let's go to the 1 day, 1 minute. Now here is where I actually started getting in the trade. I had my line for the breakout. Here is where I started longing it, but I did not long it in the morning, right? That is one of the things that I feel like I've learned with my trading, and honestly, it's been one of the best things. When I trade at 9:31 or 9:32, it's usually based on what I'm feeling on the stock, like how convicted I am in the stock. That's the problem. Every time I long something at 9:31 is because I think of my plan and I know I'm so convicted. It's never because I'm actually letting price action tell me when to get in and out. It's always because I am so convicted in the trade that I need to be in it right away, and I take any sort of movement as I should get in right away, right? But that is not the scenario that should happen. You got to let price action tell you when it's going to be a good long. So it spiked from 39 to 44, but it came back down, and that dip held at around 41. So that is what got me interested, and that is the confirmation that I used to start getting long. So then I ended up longing in the 44s. It was nothing crazy. It wasn't like I got the bottom, right? You never have to get the bottom. Wait for price action to tell you. And I never ended up adding to the winner because it is a little bit tough here. Especially with Wi-Fi as well. It was just a little bit tough, so I ended up just letting it run, and I sold into the speed up. You see this big volume candle here, and here, that is when I took as a sign of exhaustion, meaning that the volume kind of like exhausted. It had that speed up, and that green candle was bigger than the other green candles. So that to me signals that it was a very strong candle, and it was also the volume exhaustion. And then I did that again. And now here, this is where I should have sold more once it broke the support, but I didn't. And honestly, it's a little bit of like the situation that I'm in, because I was trying to order breakfast because I was letting the trade work, but instead that worked not in my favor, and it ended up being pretty much at the top of the whole trade. Instead of ordering breakfast, I should have been actively watching it. I wanted the rest of those 100 shares to run a little bit more, so I was like, I might as well just do something else, and it didn't work in my favor. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. In this case, it didn't. And so here I would have sold it all, but honestly, it was just really quick. In this halt down, I couldn't get executed. In this halt down, I couldn't get executed. I ended up getting executed here when it started bouncing, right? At this point, after it has these huge red candles, I'm just looking for a way to get out. I'm not looking for a bounce. I'm not looking to add to the trade to better my average. I'm not looking for just waiting and holding for the bounce. No, I'm honestly just trying to get out as soon as I can, because that action is too ugly, right? Now let's go look at SNDK. Beautiful. Again, same situation. You could have bought in the morning right away once it held, but that's not enough time. That's literally 9:30 a.m. So your brain is almost, it's more thinking, this is the trade, this is the opportunity, I'm not gonna miss it, and then you buy the first candle and then you immediately are in a losing position, instead of actually waiting for the trade to tell you when it's coming to you. Here it holds, here it holds again, and then here it breaks through this 1360 level, and that honestly would be a good buy. Sell into the speed up, sell into the speed up again. I ended up not trading it because VE was my main watch, and the watch list ended up being pretty on point. Yeah, the only reason why I traded was because there were two good opportunities. Other than that, I probably would not be trading right now. Now let's go see what Jack did.
So 8 basically then went to the 1 minute chart, avoided this first 5-minute action, but then it came down, gave a bounce to VWAP, and then when it dipped back down and appeared to be holding a higher low, that's where I put a starter on versus the 1308 with plans to add through a VWAP and holding, and then kind of scale out into the spikes. So
Wait, can we just talk a little bit more about letting the trade actually tell you when you should long, instead of just longing because you're so convicted in the trade in the first 2 minutes?
I said that we were looking for the morning wash for the pre-market low support. Then if you come over to the actual executions on NAS, you can see that, like what I said, I waited for it to come down, have a nice bounce, then come down and look like it was holding, and then just gave it a chance, like I said, versus the pre-market low. As it looked like it was holding, I added into this green bar, and then as it kept looking like it was holding, I kept adding into the trade. And then as it started having a big spike, I sold, and then when it had another big spike, I sold, and then when it looked like it had a higher low, I sold. I have a very small 10% size left, but I'm pretty much done with this trade now. Woohoo!
Yay, we did it. This is like the perfect morning.
Perfect.
Waking up, taking a walk by the beach, eating some breakfast, trading for a little bit, fostering a dog, although I feel like my dog and you can't respect jealous. The worst part is gonna be bringing Piccola back to her shelter. I'm so sad. No, I don't think it's a really good idea. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna miss you. Please, somebody adopt her. Because I certainly can't. Piccola. Give me. Piccola. Oh. I don't know, she's so smart and sweet. But no, because now she's gonna go back to the shelter.
It's okay. That woman seems like she takes their care of them.
Yeah, they are taken care of.
Okay.
But she doesn't have family.
She's gonna get one soon.
I just feel like no dog should ever be at a shelter. They're like, as you think about it, they're almost like the only animals that have to go to shelters like that. And they're the sweetest animals. Well, Piccola hopes to see you soon. And by then, you're gonna be adopted.
Hello.
Hola.
Muchas gracias.
Yo quería preguntar, ¿ella cómo la rescataron?
La rescatamos aquí en esta gate principal. Estaba una de las chicas llegando para entrar al trabajo y ella estaba ahí exactamente en la puerta, sentada en el gate. Estaba aquí mito esperando que alguien la rescatara. Pero estaba bien digo, todavía está un poquito flaquita, pero estaba más...
Pues está mejor.
Sí.
¿Y cuánto se demora como para adoptarla?
Usualmente es alrededor de como 6 meses, toma. Pero hemos tenido unos que han durado un año con nosotros. Aunque que depende cuán grandes sean, cuán pequeños, qué es, porque algunos han sido maltratados. Pero sí, usualmente es lo que toma. Cuando son grandes, pues,
Ella está chiquita, ¿cierto? ¿Ya cuántos años tiene?
pensamos como 2 añitos a lo mejor. Es un estimado, claro, como no sabemos cuándo nació. Pero solamente nos dejamos llevar como que los dientes. Cuando ven muchos satros, porque llevan mucho tiempo. Si tienen poquito, pues es que son más jovencitos.
Ok.
Pero sí, ella es un amor. ¿Entendidas?
Oh. Honestly, it was such an amazing experience, even though I'm gonna miss her. But yeah, I would definitely do it again. This video honestly was one of my favorite videos to film. It was us in Puerto Rico, just a very normal life. We wake up, go to breakfast, go on a little bit of a walk, and then we trade and traded from paradise. It is honestly one of the best things about this job. It is the freedom that it gives you, and we also ended up being able to foster a dog. All of these opportunities, I would have never thought that 5-10 years ago I would be able to be in this situation where I could just trade from anywhere in the world, grab my laptop, grab my computer, and I can call that my job, and I can do it from anywhere in the world with my fiance. So this is honestly just such a dream come true. But for anybody that's watching this and wants to adopt the cutest little girl, this is their Instagram, so make sure you go and check them out. Her name is Piccola. I'm actually really excited for this video to come out because this is life. This is like what we do. This is how we treat our vacation, and most of the time we don't even trade. So we ended up taking 2 good trades today, and that's it. It is so amazing. For the rest of the day, we're just gonna be chilling by the beach, eating some good food, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.